of life. And I said, I want to be able to do something like that. And so when I saw that documentary, I was like, I woke up and I was like, Mom, we are going to start a women's movement. We called a few other ladies. We made something happen and we were like, let's go. We didn't have to figure out, okay, who's going to be a part of the movement? How are we going to do this? And how are we going to do that? We just said, we're going to do it. And when you have a vision and you have people surrounded by you that say, let's do it, it's just so incredible. And you have no idea where that vision can take you. So it's been 2 years now since we have introduced Six Figure Chicks to all of the women in our lives. And we're super excited about where this is taking us. Ladies, we are going to have a women's convention simply because I envisioned it. I said next year, 2023, January, I'm sorry, not 2023, 2024, January of 2024, we will have a women's convention and we are going to be just talking about all the accomplishments of all you women here today. What I want to be able to give out pink Teslas. Does anybody want a pink Tesla? I want to be able to give out pink Teslas, vacations, all kinds of stuff at this women's convention. So thank you all for being here because you're contributing to that bigger vision that we all have. So, disclaimer, because we are talking about six-figure chicks, we might be talking about some money here. So, everybody's results is going to be a little bit different because everybody is different. But believe me when I say, if you put in the work here, if you do exactly what the system says to do, there's no reason why you would not be winning. There's just absolutely no reason why. And ladies, if you stay until the end of this call, we do have some giveaways coming at the end. So you got to stay all the way through the end in order to figure out what the giveaway is. But who are we looking for? Let me tell you, we're looking for a woman who is strong-minded. If that's you, we're looking for you. We're looking for a woman who dreams big. If that's you, we're looking for you. We're looking for a woman who wants to make a positive impact on the world and a woman who is looking for a community because that's essentially all this is. It's a community. So here's our promise to you. Here's our mission statement. We want to empower 1,000 women to take charge of their financial independence. We want to help you ladies eliminate debt. Anybody in debt that's like, I need to get out? We want to help you get out of debt, and we want to help you be able to leave a legacy of wealth for generations to come. Who are the founders? Remember I said I called up a few people and I said, hey, I have this vision. Well, to the right of me, well, this is me, okay? I know I got black hair right now, but that is me in the middle. To the right of me is my mom. Her name is Jackie Pippins. Us together, we work this business, the Six Figure Chicks. We came up with this, and we have a business that we have together where each of us together, we have done 200,000 in sales in a 30-day period. We're on our way to doing 500,000 in sales. I actually have a guy right now who's texting me saying, how can I help you get 1 million in sales by June? So this is the type of environment that we're around. To the left of myself is Miss Vita Wood Wooten, who is a real estate agent slash broker. She is absolutely phenomenal. She kills it and dominates in the Atlanta market. She is a part of the Six Figure Chicks as well. She's a founder, as you can see, and she's absolutely amazing. We have Miss Tawana Houston, who is also a part of the Six Figure Chick. She's the founder, and her background is absolutely incredible. She came from the corporate world. So all of us together, we all have something completely different. I forgot to even mention, I actually came from the fast food industry. So all these other ladies, they have great accolades. Miss Tawana Houston was making six figures on her job, and she actually had a tax problem. And that's why she said, I need a home-based business. So that's actually how we got introduced. So all of us, we all came together. We all have different strengths and weaknesses. And we all have different strengths and weaknesses. And we said, let's just come together and create a women's movement. Let's create a positive impact in the world. So if you are off mute, can you please come on mute for me? so that everybody has a chance to hear this opportunity. So, Mrs. Madam C.J. Walker, this is who I was talking about. This is the documentary that I saw. It absolutely changed my life. If it was not for her, we would not be on this call literally right now. So, Mrs. Madam C.J. Walker was an entrepreneur. Yeah. She was a philanthropist, and she was a political and social activist. He invented a line. Hold on one second.
Yeah, I might try it.
Guys, I'm gonna start.
I'm sorry, Ingrid. Ingrid, you keep coming off on mute. Next time we're gonna have to ask you to leave, but please stay on mute.
All right. So nobody else come off mute. All right. She invented a line of African American hair products, and she changed the game for women in her in the 1900s. So they actually were in a pandemic. It was called the Spanish influenza. I hate that they didn't put this in a documentary, but it was called the Spanish influenza, and she became America's first self-made millionaire during a pandemic. That was just the other thing that just triggered me to say, I gotta meet the modern day Madam C.J. Walker. I want to create history the same way that she did. So yeah, she was America's first self-made millionaire. The next lady, the next powerful lady that I want to talk about is Miss Sarah Blakely. Miss Sarah Blakely is an American businesswoman. She's an entrepreneur. She is also a philanthropist. She is the founder of Spanx. Ladies, we know what Spanx is. It's an American intimate apparel company with pants and leggings, and it was founded in Atlanta, Georgia. I happen to live in Atlanta, Georgia. Is there anybody else out there that's listening on the line that also lives in Atlanta, Georgia? So she was here just like we are. And in 2014, she was listed as the 93rd most powerful woman in the world by Forbes, and she became a billionaire. So Miss Sarah Blakely is a billionaire, and she 100% believes in women-owned businesses. She actually was on Shark Tank, and that is one of the things that she invests in, and she invests in women. So Miss Earlene Buggs, she is another powerhouse. She's an entrepreneur and a philanthropist. So if you look at all these powerful ladies, they all have philanthropist and entrepreneur in common. So that's what we aspire to be as well here in the Six Figure Chicks. We are going to pick a foundation, a woman's foundation that's geared to either women, girls, whatever the case is, and we said we're going to be donating to them. And so that's what we're going to do. She is the founder and the president of Win Worldwide Inc. This is where she teaches women. It doesn't matter if they're a leader. It doesn't matter if they're an entrepreneur, if they're a wife, if they're a mother, or if they work in corporate America. She teaches all these women one thing you guys have in common is you guys all have the ability to win. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter where you came from. Each and every single last one of you, y'all all have the ability to win. And so Mrs. Earlene Buggs, she's near and dear to our hearts because guess what? She took a look at Six Figure Chicks and she said, this is exactly what is needed in the market today. Anything that I can do to support you guys, please let me know. So we have done events together. She has came on the Zoom calls, and we have done panels and all kinds of stuff with Miss Earlene Buggs because she 100% believes in the movement of Six Figure Chicks. So I say that to say you're in the right place at the right time. You're here for a reason. So iBoomerang is our wealth generator of choice. This is what we said, okay, we're going to use this as the vehicle to help our women get to the point or the level that they want to be at. Yes, we're Six Figure Chicks, but does that mean we're only talking about six figures? No. Six figures is the starting point. Once you get to six figures a year, okay, now we got to do six figures a month. After we do six figures a month, then we got to do six figures a day. So don't think that we're just talking about 100 grand a year. That's just the starting point here. So we have something for everybody. This is what we mean when we say a wealth generator. We're truly creating wealth for generations to come. But let's talk about what drives us crazy. What was some of the things that we said we need to help women out today? These are the reasons why. Women are still having to demand equal pay. Did you know that women make 82 cents for every $1 that a man makes? That infuriates me when I hear about it. And here's another thing about us women. We are always quick to help others, but not ourselves. Always. And did you also know women hold 2/3 of the debt in the United States, but we work full time, just like a man. But we hold 2/3 of the debt. And 1 out of 4 women who became unemployed during the pandemic, they reported that the job was lost due to lack of childcare. So they had to stop working, get into debt, get even more crazy in finances because of childcare. Because they couldn't afford their childcare. That's twice the rate of men surveyed. Twice the rate of men. So we said, what are we going to do? What's the strategy here? Here's our strategy for change. Number one, we said we're going to create a boss chick environment. If you're surrounded by winners, you got no choice but to win. Have you ever heard the saying, if you hang out with 5 broke people, you're going to be the 6th? But if you hang out with 5 rich people, you're going to be the 6th. The math is mathing. So you gotta be in a winning environment. We call it a boss chick environment. Here's another way we can change, or how change is going to start happening is when we have an honest conversation. We gotta start opening these honest conversations. So what we did was we host virtual and live events, and we said, let's talk about the things that people don't want to talk about. Let's cover those type of topics. And we called it Pink Table Talk. All right. So here's another way that we want to change. We call this the good philosophy. It's called get out of debt. What we want to do is we want to empower all of our women to go out here and get out of debt, because you are going to make money. Whether you want to or not, you're going to make some type of money here with us. But then what are you going to do with that income? So what do you do with it? That's why we have the good philosophy, because we want you out here in your Teslas and your Porsches and your G-Wagons. We want you driving those type of cars, living lavishly, but we don't want you living above your means. So that's why we're also going to teach you about investing. If we can show you what to do with the dollar, then we can show you what to do with $1 million. If we can change your mind, we can change your money. But that all goes back to, and this is why this is the first thing on here, environment. Environment. It is going to change so much in 2023 for you if you are around the right people. So this is our strategy for change. Listen, this is going to happen by 2027, and I believe even faster than that. 86.5 million people will work whenever and wherever they want to. This is going to be a huge shift from the traditional job space to now what we call independent work. It's called the Great Resignation. It's going to start happening. I just told you that women just lost their jobs because of childcare. They now have to drive Uber, Lyft, all these other things. They have to do all these other side hustles just to make income meet. All this independent work. But see, what a side hustle is exactly that. It's a side hustle. You're not going to get to the next level. You're not going to be, creating history, making a big impact in the world. You're still going to be trying to make ends meet. Even though you are getting to more of the freedom because you don't have a boss, you can go on vacation whenever you want to, you can do all these things, but you still don't have enough money. Tell me one Uber driver that's a millionaire. As a matter of fact, tell me one Uber driver that's a 6-figure chick. It doesn't happen. It's a side hustle. So the side hustle is eating us up today because people don't know how to focus on one thing and say, I'm going to make this one thing happen so I don't have to continue to have all these different side hustles. So we're going to make it happen. 2023, we are going to make some things happen. It's so early in the year. I don't even care if it was December. We can still change your situation, and we are going to change it. I don't care if you came on the call and you are making six figures. Let's get to 7. Let's get to 8. But again, it goes back to environment. So the old way of thinking that we had to make more money is we said, okay, I need to put in more hours. Or I just need to just go out here and just work harder. No, we need to learn how to work smarter, not necessarily harder. Here's what's not smart. Thinking that we continuously need to save for a rainy day. Nobody's telling you not to have a savings account. Yes, have a savings account, but don't just have a savings account. Why would you only have a savings account if it doesn't make you any money? Tell me, when you put your money into the bank, does it make you money? Somebody just answer it in the chats. Correct. It doesn't. So we've got to come up with another way in 2023. You know, people been searching, how do I become a six-figure chick in 2023? We're going to show you exactly how you do it. Here's 2 things. I'm going to make it so simple for you. 2 things, travel and trade. Wait a minute. I can make money with traveling? You can make money in the travel industry, yes. You can save money, you can make money, and guess what? You can learn how to invest. In the travel industry, we have something called I Go. It's where you book a 5-star lifestyle and only pay a 3-star price. And you can make money with that concept. Very, very awesome. Trading. We want you to learn how to take control of your financial future, and we want you to learn how to build yourself a legacy. This is why we keep talking about legacy income, because we know it's a wealth generator. Since you deserve a 5-star lifestyle, but for a 3-star price, you don't have to pay that 5-star lifestyle. And guess what? Customers, when you get a customer, they get access to this for free. It's a free website. You give it out to them, it's free for them. Whenever they save money, you earn money. There's no pressure here. You don't have to come in here and grind so hard and go out here and figure out how you're going to get customers. It's free. And when they save, you earn. It's as simple as that. And members, you get exclusive access for being a six-figure chick. You get exclusive access to the lowest prices available. The lowest prices available. You see all these amazing trips, going on a plane, going to seeing volcanoes, going to Italy, cruises. There's so many different things that we have to go out here and see in the world today. What about this rekindling romance, but without having to break the bank? Don't you just want to travel with your spouse whenever you want to? Or if you could just be like, okay, I want Italian food, so let's go to Italy. I would love to be able to do that. I want oxtails. I want Jamaican food, so let's go to Jamaica today. I want to be able to live that type of lifestyle without having to break the bank. So here it is. We have behind the curtain pricing. Let's say we go to New York City. This is a 4.5-star hotel. On Expedia, it's $339 per night. But on our iGo, it's $178 a night. So you see how our women, they can rekindle that romance. They can rebuild their relationships with their children. They can take their children to different places that they've probably never been before. Travel, it just is the answer for everything. It's just so amazing, and you should be able to experience it but not have to pay so much for it. We want you to have those six-figure chick experiences, and we also want you to get paid for it. So this is what happens when you get a customer and they save money. You make 50% of their savings. So we're not going to overcomplicate it. Here's an example. If this customer went to Mexico 4.5 star hotel or resort, and they save $212, you would make $106. So 50% off of what your customer saves. It's as simple as that. But you should be enjoying time freedom. You should be enjoying money freedom. You see, often when I'm talking to, that boss chick, she's got a nice career going for herself. She's got everything, but she doesn't have time. She's got the money, but she doesn't have the time. Or I might be talking to a lady who has a lot of time on her hands and not a lot of money. But rarely do I see women that have both, that have time and money. That's freedom. That's lifestyle. We need to be living a more softer life. How about being able to go to the spa? Have self-care days. Every Tuesday, self-care day. I'm doing a facial. I've got to go to my Pilates class, just living your rich, soft girl life in 2023. That's what it should be about. So boss chicks, they invest in assets, not liabilities. This is what we're going to teach you how to do is we're going to teach you how you can invest into assets. All right. So it won't be a class about investing today. If you do want to join our investing class, then that's a separate conversation that we can have with you offline. But we are going to introduce you to something called Elevate. It's our university that we're going to teach you about financial literacy. We're going to educate you on what exactly Forex trading is, because there's different types of trading. I know there's some people that may trade on Robinhood and it's completely different. Completely different. And we're also going to empower you to design your own life. This phone right here, it's a smartphone because I make money from it. Not because of all the things that it can do. I could care less what the phone can do. I want to know, can it make me money? And my phone, it does make me money. So that's what we're going to show you how to do. When you travel, guess what? You can be right on the beach trading, put in an hour, maybe 2 hours, and then you're done for the whole day. That's freedom. You can go anywhere, do anything, and still make money. That's what I'm talking about, freedom. That's what Elevate does. It's a legacy education platform where you're going to get access to over 50 hours of live sessions, recorded sessions, and these are from elite educators. We have powerful technology it has artificial intelligence, gamification, trading, growth tools, all that kind of stuff. And guess what? An environment, a trading community. This is all we've been talking about, is that winning environment. And guess what? If you say, oh, I know somebody that wants to trade, my daughter, my son's teacher, there's so many people that need to know the skill of trading. They need to know how to grow their money. You see, most people, they get stuck on this. They know, okay, I got to make money. I know how to manage it, but I don't know how to multiply it. So you know how to make it. Maybe not. You may not know how to manage it. You might know, but you may definitely not know how to multiply it. That's what we're going to show you how to do. Not just making it, not just managing it, but multiplying it. And that's why we're different. So if you know somebody that needs to learn how to multiply their income, guess what? You make $30 off of each person that you bring into the fold. $30 every single month. So let's just say you did 10 people. That's $300 a month. That's $300 a month where you're helping them change their financial future for generations to come. Once they learn this skill, they can't unlearn it. It's almost like an addiction. You get addicted to it. So your income is going to grow. Your customers are going to grow because guess what? Your customer, they're going to refer somebody because they're making money. And this whole thing is going to grow without you having to be so hands-on. So what happens when you put your money into the bank? Because this is the things that we don't talk about. This is why we have Pink Table Talk, because we talk about the things that people don't talk about. The bank, they leverage your money up to 10 times. They charge you anywhere between 10 to 20% interest on your money, and they put your money to work in the Forex market. But what do? They don't give us any money for putting our money in the bank. They're charging us, and they're making millions off of us. So what we did was we got smart and we said, we're going to teach our women the same exact thing that the banks are doing. We're literally teaching you bank trading concepts. You're going to trade exactly like the banks do. That's it. So that's what we have. The banking system, it's not designed to help you. It's designed to leverage you. And we know these things, but we don't talk about them and we don't do anything to change it. So here in Six Figure Chicks, we're going to talk about it and we're going to put a plan into place for you to change it. So you're going to learn how to trade like the banks. Here's your $100,000 recipe for success. Anybody want an extra $100,000 this year? Did you know if you broke that down, it's $278 a day? What do you have to do over here to get that, to become a six-figure chick over here? You can do 10 customers a day. You can go in here, you can get 10 customers a day and elevate. They're going to trade, they're going to love everything. Or you can place 5 trades at just $56 every day. And that's your $100,000. It's literally that easy. You're going to go on your phone, you're going to press sell, or you're going to press buy. Just that simple. So we actually have a lady, Miss Erica Cheek. Her occupation is she's a financial client service manager. She's actually on her way to that six-figure mark here with us in Six Figure Chicks. She made $355.58 in one day. So let's give it up for Miss Erica. We put the clapping emojis right there. So go ahead and clap in the chat if you know how. Go ahead and clap for Miss Erica. Woo! $355 in one day. Miss Vita Wood Wooten, her occupation is she's a realtor, she's a full-time trader, she's a six-figure chick founder, and in one day, Miss Vita Wood Wooten made $2,238.33. So let's go ahead and clap for Miss Vita in the chats as well. We have Miss Janice with the Y. Her I keep saying occupation. Occupation. And she is a full-time entrepreneur, a full-time trader. And in one day, she made $1,514 in one day. Myself, to put myself in here too, my occupation is I'm a full-time trader, a founder of Six Figure Chicks. And in my first ever month of trading, had no idea what I was doing, $4,106. And actually today I had another $1,000 day today. And last night I ended the night with $700 last night. So this thing is real. It is amazing. And we don't have to be here, but we are, because we said we've got to share the wealth and we have to share the knowledge with our women. You guys can be here too. So here are some of our live events that we do. We did a House of Gucci dinner party at Mrs. Erling Bug's home. I told her she loves the Six Figure Chicks. So we did it there at her home, but we do live events as well. So ladies, if you're not in my area, we will get to meet. This is another event that we did. Beautiful. Another dinner. We had different types of real conversations here. We talked about marriage, friendships, all kinds of stuff. The things that people are just not talking about, we talk about here. So that entrepreneurial lifestyle, ladies, this is what we're talking about. Traveling more, having time freedom, being able to grow your money on your own and not having any borders. You can go to Mexico, you can go to Jamaica, you can rekindle that romance and still make money all while you're doing that. It's amazing. You can't beat it. And it's real. You saw the results. You're hearing from myself. I'm a trader as well. And it's real. Don't do anything else but this. So, how do you get started in this concept? Remember, I told you we do have a free giveaway. So, stay tuned. I'm going to tell you what the giveaway is in just a moment. But how do you get started? How do you build this business big? How do I get into the six figure chicks? Well, it's $49.95. This is your wholesale starter kit. It's $49.95 for an enrollment fee. Then you have to pick which package are you going to. So coach class for the travel, it's $100 a month. And to trade, to get inside of our university, it's $150 a month. So it's $250 per month. All right, for coach class. And it's $300 altogether with the enrollment fee to come inside of coach class. Business class is $550. It's $100 to travel and $150 to trade. The monthly fee does not change. It's still $250 per month. You can also choose whichever one. You can come and just travel, or you can come and just trade. However you want to do, it's up to you. We have a first class travel pack that is $1,000, $1,050, $99 to travel, and and $150 to trade. So $250 per month if you do both, or you can do one or the other. It is definitely up to you. And we do have one more package that is, we call it like a first class trading package, and that is $1,500. But that gives you a crash course, a 5-day crash course on Elevate. So you can get back with the person that invited you, and they can explain a little bit more about that as well. So, ladies, financial freedom is calling now. 2023 is now. It's okay if you didn't plan for 2023, a month ago, 2 months ago, like, those multimillionaires that talk about, I didn't plan for 2023 today. I planned for it 2 months ago. Whatever the case is, it doesn't matter where you are now, but financial freedom is calling. Are you going to answer? That's the only question that you want to answer. Are you going to answer the phone? Because it's here. We're here now, and we're going to make a change. So here's the giveaway. Number one, you get two things that we're going to give away. Number one, you can experience your own iGo site. So if you say, I love Six Figure Chicks, but I'm not sure just yet, well, you can experience the iGo site if you like today. And you also get a free 10-minute coaching session with one of the founders. Just funny that all of the founders are actually on the line today. So you get a founder of your choice. So whoever you choose, a 10-minute coaching session with us. We all have something different. So if you relate it to any one of us, you can reach out to us through the person that invited you, and we'll do a 10-minute coaching session with you. So we are excited to hear from you today. We're excited for you to be a part of the Six Figure Chicks, and we're excited for you to create history with us, because this is what it's all about. Financial freedom. So, ladies, I hope you saw a chance to get free today. And again, financial freedom is calling. Are you going to answer? Thank you so much. And I will give it back to you, Merle, if you're still there.
Yes, I am.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Miss Jayla Pippins. And to everyone on the line, get back with the person that invited you to this call to get more information. We thank you, and we'll see you on the next call. Have a good evening.
The recording has stopped.